Hi everybody! Today we're making a dish where the tomatoes are the star and not the supporting artist. These squishy tomatoes with roasted garlic in a balsamic sauce go well with everything, and not just go well, but they make everything taste delicious, from pastas to breads to dal chawal that we're going to have them with today, or even with roti. And they're so easy to make, so let's get started. Oh my gosh, just look at them, how beautiful they are. So these are medium-sized tomatoes and they are not cherry or the larger ones. They're somewhere in between. But really you can use any kind of tomatoes that you can get your hands on. Okay, so these tomatoes have been washed, and just as you just saw, I have oiled the baking dish. Next, we'll line up these tomatoes in the baking dish. And if you have larger ones, you can either slice those tomatoes or give them a cut in the middle into halves maybe, or quarters. But for these tiny ones, I'm just going to go ahead and put them as is. And the reason why I'm suggesting scoring the larger ones is because we want to make sure that the salt goes into each one of them. And next, we'll take those cloves of garlic and squeeze them into all those nooks and crannies out there. And because we love garlic here, I'm going to try and fit in as many as I can. And now let's make the sauce. And for that, I'm going to take a little bit of green chili here. That's totally optional. A tablespoon or 2 of olive oil. 2 to 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, which I have to say is my absolute favorite. I love the tanginess and the sweetness at the same time of it. Now balsamic vinegar is really preferred here, but if you don't have it, then go ahead and just use whichever one you have. Some freshly cracked black pepper and some salt to taste. And a teaspoon or so of brown sugar or honey. We'll mix that all up and then pour it over our tomatoes and garlic. Pretty, isn't it? Okay, now comes the baking. So we're going to put it in an oven, and I'm going to put it at 350 degrees, and I'm going to bake it for about 35 to 40 minutes, and then we'll broil them for 3 to 5 minutes in the end to caramelize them. And now, are you ready to see what comes out of the oven? Oh my gosh, don't they look amazing? Like a piece of art. Ooh, I love them. So I read somewhere, but I don't remember off the top of my head where, but in the Mediterranean region where tomatoes and olive oil are used together, they consider the fountain of youth. Now I'm not sure if there's science to back that, but we're definitely going to eat to that. In any case, all these ingredients are so good for you. So in India, we eat a lot with our hands, and I'm going to do just that, especially because it's dal chawal. And the roasted garlic, you can easily squeeze it out, or if you're like me, then just chew on it with the skin on. It's divine. That brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll meet you next time. Take care and bye-bye. If you like what you see, I'd love for you to support the channel by pressing the subscribe button and clicking the bell icon next to it to be alerted each time I post a video.